It's a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Auburn Tigers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. They'll run it here. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in the year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's. Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to throw. It's Stockton. With the catch, it's Porton. Oh, and it's a fumble. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds. They avoid the turnover there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. It's a wide receiver screen. Looks like Georgia will have the 1st down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
7th play now, the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he makes the catch! Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Oh, he's bringing it back at the 30, inside the 20. Touchdown, Auburn, and the defense joins the scoring party now.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
I mean, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking this guy anymore.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Defensive coordinator bringing in some more blockers on the field. It's the full house. Here's the handoff. He gets loose. First down, looking for more now. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you're starting to see... little bit of Bo Jackson in him. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Boy, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
Game moves it to the 35, first down again. And now the running back's got it again. They've got him down out near the 40.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The back's got it on a counter. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Wide open downfield. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Returner looking to create better field position. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And they've got him behind the line. Much better run defense this time.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And he's brought down there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? They'll try to run for the first down. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
On the fly. Coming up, 4th down. At the end of the
They flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. The ball near midfield. The head coach decides to go for it on fourth down.
Let's go.
Takes the handoff. It's Fletcher. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And there's the handoff. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a fourth down stop. Try and muscle for the first down. Enough to convert on 3rd there. So first down from the 12 now.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. On the run, it's Brown. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running cut.
Teams are getting more and more creative with how they run their counter plays. Gone are the days of everyone under center running the counter tray. Now you're seeing it modernized. We'll see how many different versions they'll run today.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Auburn.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Handoff to the left. Fights through a tackle. Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. And the broken tackle, though, produces a solid gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Receiver makes the catch. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
Well, the Bulldogs versus the Tigers is just classic. It's the Old South's deepest rivalry and the second most played in all of Division I football, Kurt.
Yeah, a lot of emotions on the field today. These two teams hate each other. And yeah, the Tigers and Bulldogs have had each of their own ups and downs over the years, but when they square up, weird things seem to happen every single time.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. It's a shotgun run call. Not much on that play. Brought down short. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Here we go, third and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's an out route, the catch made. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback fighting this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They're going to run it. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Got a very comfortable 2nd down and 3 after that defensive penalty. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Powering through a tackle. Fighting off the defender. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. To throw, it's Stockton. Looking to the end zone, and it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Wants to throw it. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know. I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Now they'll run it on the toss. Look out, room to run here. Here he goes. Inside the 20. Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone.
Boy, toss play is pretty when you can get this kind of yards. Holding offensive linemen, get out in front, do their job. The back has got to give credit to that convoy of blockers opening up the field on that run.
Stopped right there at the line, no gain. Timeout is called to duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. 2nd and goal for the offense. QB keeper all the way. To try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. So a huge play to start the drive and get in scoring position, but now it's 3rd and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Tigers! This offense really clicking. They're setting out to try the BAT. Looked like the defense thought they had him contained. Look at the blazing speed of that quarterback.
Great design run for this quarterback, and you know what kind of threat he is with that kind of speed. The defense just seemed to be out of position from the very beginning. I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar later on in this game.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. To the air. It's Stockton. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Barber. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain getting closer to midfield.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. Finds just enough space and makes the first down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Wide open downfield. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Dogs. And they'll set up for the PAT.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Dogs will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the second half is a handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Looking for some space. It's Brown. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for it.
So ball of the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. To throw, it's Arnold. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Breaks loose at the 45. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45. And Kirk, that puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show in a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
What a move into open space. Tackle made after a big game. Ball moves to the 21.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for that first down.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. And they'll use the ground game here. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
On third down, he drops to throw. On the move now. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
The field goal is good. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he's going to bring this one out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Powering through the defender. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Heading left after the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Here's the second down play. Play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. The back's got it. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Frazier. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Send the back in motion. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Looking for some space. It's Henderson. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Looking to throw. It's Arnold. Snags a quick throw. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. And completion makes it 2nd and short. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Pressure is coming. Grab behind the line. It's Henderson. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Grab behind the line. It's Henderson. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. Touchdown, Auburn. Still no answer for this offensive machine. And momentum really building now. Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. I mean, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's White. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
That's a design quarterback keeper.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent the deep ball.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. He hands it off from the gun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
To the air. It's Stockton. Screen to the wide receiver. They'll step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have first and goal. Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. First and goal, handoff. Defense expecting run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line. Second down and goal. Quarterback drops back. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
They decide to throw the football down inside the 5-yard line, and the defense is there to keep them short of the end zone. Good job and great execution by the defense.
Dump off caught by the running back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on fourth down. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Leaning on the run game here late. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
When you can run it like this with a late lead and the defense knows it's coming, that's a clear sign the offense has done its job. This defense is worn down at this point, and closing the game out should be pretty routine if they can keep this up.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. They'll hand it off. Looks like Auburn will have the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Second down play coming up for this offense.
Get set, get set.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. That's caught. It's Simmons. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Caught in the backfield. It's Henderson. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the cortical. Stop him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Great call here on 3rd down to go with the option. He decides to keep it himself, get some yards, but not enough for the first down. Interesting call coming up now on 4th.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration.